Hello, and welcome to TPRM Explained by the Third Party Risk Association. TPRM Explained is an educational series which focuses on topics related to third-party risk management. Topics come directly from TPRA's end-of-year practitioner member survey on the pain points our members are experiencing within their own programs. Today, we'll be discussing TPRM Oversight. TPRM Oversight supplies an organization with a strong foundation and the requirements needed to develop and steadily support their overall TPRM program. This allows the program to address third-party risk at the highest level, while also ensuring governance structures are in place to run the program effectively. TPRM Oversight will also ensure key stakeholders are aware of program requirements and assist with the implementation of said requirements. TPRM Explained Quick Hits. Here's a short overview of the information covered in this video. What does good TPRM oversight provide to your program? It provides accountability, consistency, support, and value. Activities in support of oversight include, but are not limited to, defining roles and responsibilities, establishing a third-party risk committee, developing a comprehensive education and training program, creating policies and procedures, as well as metrics and reporting, performing continuous improvement activities, ensuring board support, creating and updating your business case for your program, having a detailed plan for responding to third-party related incidents, and ensuring third-party risks feed into the overall enterprise risk management program. Let's take a more in-depth look into these benefits to determine what governance activities would be required to achieve each one. Accountability. Accountability is the benefit which comes from clear expectations and defined roles and responsibilities. Activities related to this benefit include, but are not limited to, program governance. This determines how your TPRM program will run. Will it be centralized, in which one team or department is responsible for the majority of the program activities, or decentralized, in which multiple teams or departments are responsible for parts and pieces of your TPRM program. According to Aravo's 2021 TPRM benchmarking survey, the majority of third-party risk management programs are within the procurement and sourcing functions, followed closely by the IT function. Our next activity under accountability is to define roles and responsibilities. It is important to clearly define all of the different roles each person, team, and/or department will play. Chances are your entire organization will be impacted by your TPRM program, as third-party products and services are used by many. Key roles and responsibilities to define may include, but not be limited to, the assessors, TPRM program leads, who will own or maintain the TPRM program policies and procedures, procurement, legal, information security, and business relationship owners. Third-party risk committee. It is best practice to set up and maintain some type of risk committee where third-party risks are discussed. This ensures your organization can make informed decisions and accept risk at the highest level. Business owners should not be the only ones to accept high risk on behalf of the organization. Education and training. Create a TPRM education and training program for not only business owners and key stakeholders within your organization, but also third parties. Training may include a summary of how your TPRM program is structured, what assessments are performed and when, the process to validate, follow up on, and remediate findings, and the risk escalation process, as well as what evidence you will be collecting, when, and why. It's also important to communicate business owner and third-party expectations and support requirements. For example, just knowing what the escalation process is can make your third parties more aware of repercussions that could happen should they not listen. Consistency. Consistency is the benefit which comes from defined TPRM program requirements and structured metrics. This involves ensuring that your program is consistent with what you're asking of your third parties and what you're asking of your business. While third-party relationships may be different, The methodology you use to evaluate your third parties should be consistent. One example is to always run your vendors through an inherent risk questionnaire. The output of the IRQ may lead you to different due diligence activities. However, you've initially used a consistent, risk-based review method to determine the due diligence required. If you need assistance with your inherent risk questionnaire, or do not have one yet, the TPRA offers its members a free IRQ through our information sharing site. This IRQ was created for the community. Policies and procedures. Document program policies and procedures to include TPRM life cycle activities, planning and oversight, pre-contract due diligence, contracting, continuous monitoring, post-contract due diligence, disengagement, and continuous improvement, handoffs between departments, escalation procedures, and reporting. On at least an annual basis, you may also want to validate the maturity of your program by reviewing it against a maturity model. There are several free maturity models available online. Let's take a look at the maturity levels that Aravo noted within their benchmarking survey. At an initial ad hoc program, you're just getting started. It's more siloed and you have ad hoc practices. There is no risk management framework established or consistently followed. The next maturity level is developing fragmented, where you're starting to determine your roadmap. You have some good practices that you're implementing, and you're doing basic segmentation on your third parties, but the framework is not yet fully implemented. The next level of maturity is defined, at which your third-party program and processes are defined, include roles and responsibilities, and you have a formalized TPRM approach. Your risk appetite is not well defined or aligned with your assessment process, but you are running third parties through an inherent risk questionnaire. Risk appetite is what your organization is or is not willing to accept from a risk perspective. Determining your organization's risk appetite is the number one thing you should be doing before you implement a program, as it will drive your program's risk rate methodology and ensure it is in line with enterprise risk parameters. The next level of maturity is established integrated. At this stage, you have a governance model in place, your board is receiving regular updates, and you have a standardized third-party risk management approach. You are segmenting your third parties and performing assessments regularly. Your resources also have the right level of skills, and your third parties are engaged and involved. The last level is optimized agile, which is similar to established, but you are more proactive in your assessment process. You are reviewing third parties regularly, and you're integrating certain additional risk discovery activities into your risk ecosystem. The majority of Aravo's 2021 survey respondents noted that their TPRM programs are at the fragmented level of maturity. Metrics and reporting. Creating program metrics that evaluate program maturity, third-party risk trends, and assessment workflow can help you accelerate program performance and reduce third-party risk impact on your organization. Continuous improvement. At least on an annual basis, perform a gap analysis of program activities and controls by comparing them to more mature programs or leveraging TPRM maturity models. Support. Support is the benefit which comes from executive-level support and sufficient resources. Budgeting. Develop a comprehensive TPRM program budget that includes resources, operations, maturity model for future enhancements, travel for on-site visits, training, and tools. The TPRA held a meeting in October of 2021 that reviewed what a comprehensive budget should include. Playback is available to TPRM members on our website. Resourcing. Develop and implement a resource strategy for attracting and retaining talent. In response to the pandemic, a higher volume of regulations, cyber threats, and technology advancements, TPRM is growing in demand and practitioners are becoming more specialized. It is important to ensure your staff is knowledgeable, communicates well, and understands business needs. Tools. If your program has reached a certain level of maturity, at least has documented policies and procedures as well as a good support system, you may wish to purchase TPRM tools to reduce constraint on your resources and which allows you to focus on mitigating third-party risk at the highest level. The majority of programs use a TPRM platform and continuous monitoring tool or tools. TPRA is working to create an exhaustive list of TPRM tools. Disclaimer: this list does not include affiliate links and TPRA does not receive any monetary value from the list. Board support. Your board should already be asking your executives third-party risk-related questions. They have a duty to ensure appropriate action is taken to mitigate third-party risk. Ensure you are updating the board on your third-party risk trends at a minimum on an annual basis. You may want to work your way up to providing a board update per quarter. Executive and business support. It is imperative to have the support of your executives, which then drives the support you receive from the business. Ensure your executives and business understand the value of having a comprehensive TPRM program in place. Per Aravo's 2021 State of the Industry Survey, the majority of TPRM program teams include 1 to 5 resources covering between 500 to 5,000 third parties. Value. Value is the benefit of having TPRM program outcomes lead to the mitigation of cyber, financial, and reputational risk. Business case. It is best practice to have a strong business case documented for why TPRM is important and what value you bring to the organization. This ensures future TPRM program enhancements can be obtained. Responding to third-party related incidents. Studies have shown that the more mature your program is, the less of an impact third-party incidents will pose to your organization. Ensure your program contains a plan to respond to and address third-party related incidents, and that your legal and information security teams are included within the plan. Holistic view of risk landscape. A mature TPRM program can also show your executives, as well as the board, a more holistic view of your organization's risk landscape, to include fourth and fifth party risk. This then allows the board and executives to make better and more informed decisions on strategic initiatives. Overall, good TPRM program governance can not only set your program up for continuous success, but also save your organization from significant business disruption by proactively mitigating third-party risk. Thank you for listening to TPRM Explained by the Third Party Risk Association. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and a comment below, and subscribe for more videos by the TPRA. Follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram for important updates, upcoming meeting information, raffles, TPRM-related memes, and more. For more information on TPRM topics and to participate in the many discussions on third-party risk, join the community of TPRA practitioners by visiting www.tprassociation.org/whyjoin. Standard practitioner membership is free, and premium membership, which includes your ticket to our annual in-person conference, is $199.